Detroit Den 313. Welcome back. Steve here. It is Monday, December 18th. Hit that subscribe button for me if you're a Detroit Lions fan real fast. I've had this scenario in my head for quite a while now. The Lions have not officially clinched the playoffs. They can tonight with a Seahawks loss, but I won't be mad if the Eagles lose either, because that puts us more in the running for the number 2 seed. But I've had this scenario in my head. I've had it in my head for a while, guys. Not just the last couple weeks, probably the last year and a half. I've had this vision where Matthew Stafford and the LA Rams come to Detroit wild card weekend. They come to Detroit to take on the Lions, a team who has not hosted a playoff game at home in over 30 years, most of my life, a lot of our lives. You know, if you're a younger type Lions fan like me, guys, I want to know how you're going to feel about Matthew Stafford coming to Detroit to try to end our season. That's been a fantastic season. Great season so far. Only going to get better, I feel. We're not done, but I just want to know, how are you guys going to feel about Matty Ice coming in here? Georgia boy, raised in Texas. Detroit molded him. Traded him a few years ago for Jared Goff, a bunch of picks. I've done episodes on who I thought won that trade, lost that trade. I'm going to call it a Rams win in the trade right now. You know why? Because they got the Super Bowl. They got the Super Bowl win on us. Not on us, but, Matt went on to beat the Cincinnati Bengals a couple years ago, get his Super Bowl ring. Much deserved. Would have loved to see him get that in Detroit. I think we all would have. Kind of like, watching your kid go and do something great for your rival. Not really a rival, but you know what I'm getting at here. Just how do you guys feel about Matt Stafford coming to Detroit and trying to end our season? Like, I want to see him come here. I want to see him be a villain just for one night. Listen, guys, I love Matt Stafford. I love everything he did for the city of Detroit, for the team. Played through a lot of injuries. He's a tough kid. I remember the broken collarbone game, the Cowboys game, like a lot of good memories on the football field with Matt Stafford. But if this scenario pans out, Detroit Lions win the division. I think it's a good chance that the Rams finish with that 6 or 7 seed, which will put them right in our range, with us being probably the 3, maybe the 2. I don't think it's even possible for us to be the 4. So it's either going to be 2 or 3. So we're going to need them to be probably the 6, and we'll have to stay the 3 seed if my math is correct, which I went to public school, so don't quote me on that. But the situation and the scenario is slowly coming to life. So how do you guys feel about it? I personally, like I said, love Matt Stafford. I loved it when we drafted him. I loved watching him play. It really sucked when when we announced that we were trading him. It's like a little bit of piece of us died, but we understood it's time for Matt to move on. It's time for him to go try to get a championship. It's not going to happen here in Detroit with the way our organization was at the time. We were doing a complete rebuild, bringing in a new coach, new GM. Matt didn't want to go through it. I understand. I respect it. It all worked out for him. He got to go get a Super Bowl. Had a hell of a year. The Cooper Cup Triple Crown winner. Goes on to beat Cincinnati. Now, the Detroit Lions are kind of flipping the script where we're seeing this trade pay off for us a little bit more, with a little bit more development. Jamison Williams, Melifonwu, some guys that we took with those draft picks that we got from them. So Matt Stafford comes here on let's say a Saturday night. How are you guys going to feel when number 9 comes out in the Rams uniform? Is there going to be boos? Is there going to be cheers? It's probably going to be an already emotional game with the Lions just hosting their home playoff game. You want to throw in the fact that I'm willing to bet there's going to be a tribute video. The emotions in that field, in that stadium, are going to be high. Like I said, Stafford's, him, his wife, Kelly, we kind of rallied behind her when she had her cancer scare. The city of Detroit loves Stafford. They love us back. But for one night, and one night only, I want to hate him. I just want to hate him for one night. I love Matt. I like all the best wishes in the world going forward with his career. Hall of Famer, in my opinion. I think he's right up there. I think the Super Bowl kind of put him over the hump. Maybe that's something you guys can leave a comment on. Let me know if I'm wrong or if you agree, disagree. But just for one night, I want to forget that Matthew Stafford played for the Detroit Lions for 12 years, whatever, how many years it was. I want to forget about it, and I want him to be my sworn enemy for 4 quarters. So how do you guys feel? You want to see Matt Stafford come back here and be the villain? Do you want to see him be the hero? Is people going to cheer? Are they going to boo? Are they going to cry? Are they going to throw stuff at them? We don't know what to expect in a home playoff game in Detroit. So there it is, guys. I threw out a scenario. I have been thinking about this for well over a year, and it's just, I was talking to Will about it today, and I'm like, buddy, it could really actually happen. Like it's a very, very firm possibility that the Lions are going to be taking on the Rams in the playoffs. I just want to know. Leave a comment down below. Let me know how you guys are thinking. Hit that like button if you're new to this channel. Hit that subscribe button, and we'll be back later tomorrow with some more content, guys. Have a good night.